What is stressing you out the most right now, busy mom? You push yourself to keep it all together, you to get through the day, but you're so exhausted that you don't have the bandwidth to connect with your kids when that opportunity arises. And so you know that you can't keep going this way. And I'm so glad that you are here to give yourselves grace, to pause, and to pivot because you don't have to earn rest. You are worthy of care. I'm Yubi, the Calm Mom Coach. If you are a busy mom coping with overwhelm and stress, this session is for you. It's my heartfelt gift to you to gently clear away the ingrained emotions that are contributing to your stress and overwhelm, to help you move from chaos to calm. Okay, so this is a special and dedicated space that is filled with love and grace and acceptance for each of you and where you are in this motherhood journey. To maximize the impact of this session, we'll do three things first. Number one, I would like for you to focus on what is causing you your biggest angst right now. What is keeping you up at night? Is it a relationship thing, a work thing, a health thing, a work thing? Whatever the thing is, I would like for you to set this as the focus or the intention for this session. I set as the intention for this session. I set as the intention for this session. Okay. Number two, now rate the intensity of this issue 0 to 10. 0 being none. And so if it's 0, then you really don't want this to be the intention for your session, right? 10 would be like every waking moment of every day you are trying to figure out how to get out of this situation or to work it through or to make it go away, right? It is showing up in your body as headaches, stomach aches, can't sleep. It is causing you so many problems. It is a 24/7 problem. That would be a 10. It's taking over your entire life. That is 10. Okay. So get a number between 0 and 10 of how bad this thing is in your life right now. Okay, and then tuck that number away in your brain. And now I would like for you to visualize what your life would look like with this issue resolved. It's gone. So if this issue is gone, what are you doing? How are you showing up? Where are you living? Where are you working? What are your relationships like? Can you vividly imagine that in your brain? Your brain can't tell the difference between what is actually happening and in real life, in reality, and what you vividly imagine in your brain. This is how athletes work. When they're not actively practicing their sport, then they're going through making that free throw shot in their mind over and over and over again. And studies have shown that just doing this improves physical performance. Now, think about how that would impact your life. If you can imagine your life without this issue, then things start moving. The energy starts moving. Your brain starts going, how do I make this the reality? Right. And so then things start to pivot. Your outlook of your life improves. And then this thing starts to get resolved. That's what we're looking for, right? Okay. So, every emotion that we carry has a vibrational energy. And in this session, we're going to identify the low vibrational energy, let's like overwhelm or anxiety or whatever it is that this group needs right now. And we'll be releasing that and then replacing it with the opposite, higher vibrational energy to improve and increase our energetic vibration. So most people have similar negative emotions that we can clear in a group setting. And so something may come up and you're like, oh my gosh, that is so me. And then the next thing you're like, I don't know if that's me or not. And that could very well be true, but it could have been you when you were 7. And it could have been you when you were going through your teen years or afterward you got out of school and you're at your first job, right? So your brain and your conscious memories, the memories that you have, don't remember everything that's happened, but your subconscious remembers everything and holds on to all of these things. And carrying around this heavy stuff um, colors how we see ourselves and how we see our place in the world and the world in general. And so what we want to do is to get rid of this gunky stuff that is not serving us right now. Okay. And obviously these sessions don't go as deep as one-on-one sessions, but they can be very powerful if you set your intention for this session and if you can imagine your life with this issue completely resolved. Okay. All right. So let's get started here. Let me get to the right page. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're on the 29th. All right, perfect. All right. So what I'd like for you to do is to sit back in your chair and relax. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, and exhale slowly through your mouth, exhaling longer than you're inhaling, right? Take another deep breath in and exhale. Okay. So I would like for you to continue to do this deep breathing with your eyes closed while you're vividly imagining what your life would look like with this issue completely resolved. What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? Where are you living? What are you wearing, even? Where are you working? Okay. And while you're doing that, I'm going to ask for divine help because obviously I don't do the healing, right? I'm just the conduit. And so I'm going to ask for divine help. For me, divine is Heavenly Father and Jesus. So I'm going to ask them for help. If you want to ask your divine, that's great. If you don't want to, that's okay too. I'm also going to ask for help from each of our healing teams. We each have a healing team, those that have passed on, angels that are around us. So I'm going to go ahead and ask them for help as well. Okay, so continue to deep breathe, taking those deep breaths, and then imagining your life with this issue completely resolved. Okay, I'm going to ask for help now. Heavenly Father, Jesus, and our healing teams, I ask for help for this session, that this session will be for the highest good for each of the participants, that each participant will get the most out of this session, that we'll be able to identify what needs to be released by priority to release all life-draining energy as pure energy back into the universe. We also ask for improvement in intuition to minimize or eliminate any processing issues as much as possible. We also ask for protection for each of us, that we are shielded individually so that we are not sharing or absorbing each other's energies, and that we'll be protected from offensive energies during the session. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. One more. And exhale slowly. Okay. Now I'm going to connect to everyone as a conduit for God to do the healing. Okay. Are we connected? Are we shielded? Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to be using emotion code, which was developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. He distilled hundreds of emotions down to these in 2 columns and 6 rows with 5 emotions in each one. And so I will be muscle testing to see which ones we need to be releasing right now for this group and in what order. Okay. All right. So here we go. Are we doing column A, B? Okay, we're doing column B. And so is it odd, even? It's even rows. Is it 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, worthlessness. Okay. Worthlessness. Is this about being a mom? Yes. Okay. Because we feel like we're failing so much often, right? And so we are going to replace that with, let's see, I am important. You are doing such an important work as a mom, right? So you shouldn't feel worthless, even though we know we fail a lot, right? Our expectations are big for ourselves as well. So let's let that go. Worthlessness, being a mom, letting that go because we don't need it. And then we're going to pull in, I am important. I am important because you're doing an important work raising your kids, right? All right. What's next? A, B, odd, even, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. Fear. Fear regarding what? Is this about family? No. Okay. Work? No. Is this about the state of the world? Okay, regarding state of the world. Replaced with fear. I am confident. We really can't do a whole lot about at the level of the world stage, but we can do a lot with our circle of influence, right? Within our family, within our community. And so let's let go of the fear regarding the state of the world and then pull in, I am confident. I am confident, so that you can move forward because fear places you in a, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of keeps you stuck, right? And being afraid of moving forward. Okay, what's next here? A, B, odd, even, one, three, five, one, two. Oh, horror, horror, horror regarding what? Is this about the state of the world? No. Horror about family? Okay, something about family that trapped the emotion of horror. Do we need to know more? No. This is about family? Okay. Regarding family. Something had happened in the family, right? Do we need to know more? Okay. We don't need to know more. Okay. We're going to replace that with I am peaceful. All right. So letting go of horror regarding family. Something happened that was horrific in your family, and we don't need to keep holding on to that, right? So letting that go, and we don't need to know what it is. So letting that go and replacing it with I am peaceful. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Okay, great. All right, what's next? A, B, odd, even, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low self-esteem. Self-esteem. Okay. Okay, we're going to replace low self-esteem with I am significant. Okay. So letting go of low self-esteem, because unfortunately we have that. Sometimes letting that go and pulling in, I am significant. I am significant. And we're significant because we are doing a great work as moms. It is challenging but rewarding, and it is a significant work. And therefore you are significant. And you're significant just because of who you are. My belief is that we are all children of God, and therefore, you know, we have worth just because of that. Okay. All right. What is next here? A, B, odd, even, one, three, five, one, two, three. Rejection. Rejection about what? Is this within the family? Okay. Is this like between spouses, partners? No, between parent and child. Okay. So there's rejection between parent and child. Do we need to know more? Okay. We're going to replace that with um, rejection. I am accepted. Okay, perfect. Okay, we don't need to know more. Okay, so letting go of rejection between parent and child. So maybe you felt rejected, at some point in your relationship with your mom and dad, or in your relationship with your child, especially with grown-up children, it's hard, right? When they don't want to have you involved as much as you would like to be involved. Okay, so pulling in I am accepted. I am accepted. And that is really warm. I am accepted. Okay, let's look at what's next. A, B, odd, even, one, three, five, one, two, three, four, five. Crying. Uh-oh, crying regarding what? Is this about the world? Is this about a relationship? Is it between spouse, partners? No, between parent and child. Crying regarding relationship between parent, child. Do we need to know more? Okay, so I don't know if you're the parent or if you're the child, right? So we're going to replace that with I am delighted. It's great. Okay, so letting go of crying regarding relationship between parent and child. So, sometimes there's a chasm there. Something happens and your feelings are so hurt. Oh, okay. And so we're going to release that and pull in, I am delighted. I am delighted. Okay, great. All right. Okay, so take a deep breath in And exhale slowly. Take one more in. And exhale slowly. It's like blowing away all of that gunk that we just let out. Okay. Did anybody absorb anybody else's energy? Okay. To minimize possible processing issues, give yourselves grace over the next couple of days. Eat clean, decrease the processed stuff, drink water, move your body gently. Breathe, right? And get enough rest, because as you take care of your body, then the energy flow balances out and stabilizes easier. Okay. So let's look at the affirmation. Last week, our affirmation was, I am deserving of love, happiness, and success. I am enough just as I am, which is a huge affirmation. So let's see if we can figure out what the affirmation should be for all of you moms out there. Okay. Let's look here. Okay, is it on this one? Yes, it's in the first 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's in 900s. Okay, it's in the first 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So it's in the 70s. It's at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am ready to receive. What I deserve is so close. I'm certain of it. Oh my word, that is such a great one. Okay, so copy that and we'll pull that into the group, right? Paste. Okay, pulling in. I am ready to receive. What I desire is so close. I am certain of it. Ah! What I desire, I'm ready to receive. What I desire is so close. I am certain of it. Boy, that one is hot. Okay, pulling that into the group. What we want to do is to repeat this multiple times a day. We're upgrading your thoughts, right? That's what we're trying to do. Okay, so let's express gratitude. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, Jesus, and our healing teams for the session that we just had. We appreciate all the help that we received. Please let every person know of the love that you have for them, that they are not alone in navigating this life and this motherhood. Help them to see your hand in their lives and that they are being supported. Thank you so very much. Is there anything else we need to do right now? Can we disconnect our energy from the group? Yes. Okay. So today's session focused on identifying and then releasing the life-draining emotions that have been holding you back, then replacing them with the opposite to fill in that energetic gap, and then suggesting the affirmation to start the positive neural reprogramming of your brain. I am ready to receive. What I desire is so close. I am certain of it. Oh, that is so good. Okay. As you let go of this emotional baggage, your mind and body naturally clear, so you handle stress with more grace. Connect deeper with those that you love and move forward towards your goals without overwhelm. You are not who you were before this session started. Your energy has shifted. Your frequency is higher now. You're now operating from a lighter, more supported state. And I hope that you notice changes in how you feel, act, and respond to triggers, and experience more calm, clarity, and ease as you step into a new way of thriving instead of just surviving. So let's check in. If you think about your angsty thing, the thing that you set for your intention, is the number as high as it was before we started? That's what we're looking for. Lower numbers. Okay. A report of what was released will be posted with the video, and in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Grab my freebie Instant Calm Reset for stressed out moms, the PDF. The link will be in the bio. I hope to see you next week.